Hi everyone, my name is Adetola, and I welcome you all to my rebuttal presentation. The topic, that only fully immunized children should be allowed to attend public schools K-12. I am on the con side, and I will be presenting my rebuttal in response to the arguments raised by my opponent who supports the pro side. I want to thank my opponent Yvonne for your presentation and everyone in advance for your time you're about to take in this discussion. My position remains clear that non-fully immunized children should be allowed to attend public schools. While I acknowledge the concern raised on the pro side in regards to herd immunity, protection of vulnerable students, legal precedents, reduced absenteeism, exemption loopholes, and shared public health responsibilities, I will now explain why these policies may not be as ethical or effective as they appear. Rebuttal to herd immunity. While my opponent argues that mandatory vaccines help achieve herd immunity, this assumes that all diseases have the same transmission patterns. For example, measles may require over 95% coverage, but others like notavirus and pneumococcus spread differently. In Quebec, Canada has successfully maintained a 96% immunization rate through education and school-based access, not exclusion, as reviewed by Chapman et al. In 2024 and Fine et al. In 2011. Rebuttal to protecting vulnerable populations. Protecting vulnerable children is crucial, but blanket exclusion of unvaccinated students isn't always effective. Being unvaccinated does not mean a child is contagious. Targeted outbreak response and school-based rapid testing have shown to be safer and less destructive alternatives, as seen in Mullins and Edler 2023. Next, rebuttal to legal justification. Legal precedent does not guarantee ethical policy. While vaccine mandate may stand in court, they risk violating the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, particularly around bodily autonomy and informed consent. Such overreach can fuel mistrust and actually increase vaccine refusal rates, as reviewed in Navin and Largent 2020. Rebuttal to costs and attendance. The idea that mandates reduce absenteeism and healthcare costs overlooks deeper causes. Research shows that 90% of school absenteeism is tied to socio-economic factors like poverty and family instability, not vaccine status. Meanwhile, enforcing mandates can cost millions in administrative resources with minimal added health benefits, as reviewed by Menard et al. 2022, Porco et al. 2014, and Reed and Young 2023. Next, rebuttal to closing exception loopholes. Exceptions are not loopholes. They reflect legitimate medical, religious, and personal realities. Strict mandates disproportionately affect marginalized communities, especially those facing barriers to healthcare. Policies that exclude children for non-compliance risk deepening inequity and disruptive learning, as seen in Field et al. 2021 and Regmil and Hathenthal 2023. In conclusion, vaccination is undeniably important, but exclusionary policies carry a steep cost. They deepen mistrust in public health, undermine equity, and unjustly deny children their fundamental right to education. Our society's strength depends on inclusiveness, trust, and informed choice, not coercion or exclusion. The better path forward is to build trust through accessible education, respectful dialogue, and supportive policies that honors every child's right to learn, vaccinated or not. Thank you.